Bill, we saw this in the warm-ups. He's been working on this all week.
Hey guys, Sean here. Today I'm going to be reviewing the fresh items on the market by BurnedByLax, his brand new transformer head that he strung for me with paracord strings and soft mesh, and also the fresh on the market, and I love this item, the One, which is built with carbon, fiberglass, and Kevlar. And it is super light, super strong. It has vibration dampening material inside of it, and I absolutely love it. So I do have a few sticks from Burned currently from Mike. I have a Super Power that he strung for me, and I also have a Professor that he custom strung for me as well. If you have seen previous videos on my channel, you probably have noticed them. But the paracord string on this job is done really nice. This had a medium to high pocket. I did slightly adjust it as I shot with it. The head is nice, flexible plastic, which I do like. It's very reminiscent to the other STX sticks heads I have. But without further delay, let's go ahead and get this review started and get outside and try her out. So let's go ahead and warm up with some wall ball real quick, try out the stick, and see how. I've never thrown with it before. We'll see how it throws, get used to it, and then we'll take some shots on goal. All right. But the nice thing about BurnedByLax's stringing job is they all throw very consistent. So I've never had a stick strung by Mike, who's BurnedByLax, that has thrown very awkward, or has thrown it straight to the ground or straight up. So my Super Power throws very similar to this, very low whip. My Professor, I did ask for a little more whip. So I'd say on a whip scale of 1 to 10, this is probably like a 3, maybe a 4. Very, very little whip. As you can see the ball, very easily just rolls off the top of the stick. So feels very good to throw with. And one of the things I like about this shaft already, I can tell you, and I'll just have to show a close-up of it, but there's no indentations. It is pretty much a true octagon shaft, which is nice. I don't like the shafts that are indented. I know you're supposed to be able to feel them better, but I've been playing for over 30 years, and I actually prefer the shafts that are more of a true octagon. So the shaft feels good. I mean, I've been playing long enough. I know where the head of the stick is with the ball in it for sure. I just feel the gravity of it. But no, it's a good shaft. I can tell you that much. It's really light. So I like the stringing job so far. It throws good. I like the shaft so far. I like the head. I like the soft plastic on it. It reminds me kind of STX. So let's go ahead and take some shots on cage.
Leave it. Go. Good boy.
Gotta fight my dog for a ground ball. Guys, let's dive into some pros and cons with both of these units. So first of all, to start with the pros. The One is a great shaft. It's at an amazing value and is very comparable to many more expensive shafts out there on the market. So for that, it is awesome. That's probably my favorite piece that he sent me. The transformer head is light, and flexible, and it's also very good for stringers. You have a lot of option holes to string in for both traditional and mesh, and also some extra to get creative. And it's also very affordable, so especially beginners, youth, stuff like that, especially beginner stringers, this is an awesome head for you to practice on, get to fall in love with the game. And the BurnedByLax stringing job and Mike's stringing is always consistent. The paracord and soft mesh combination was great, and they always have a nice release point. Moving on to the cons. I did find that the butt end of the stick fell off very easily. This is something very small, but it is easily fixable as well with a little bit of tape. And to that point, the head had a little bit of wiggle when I put it on the shaft, so the transformer head wiggled a little bit. I believe that was actually part of the head and not the shaft. So there's a little extra room there. Once again, a little bit of tape took care of that. The head is softer plastic, so I would definitely think it's geared more towards offensive players versus defensive. Defensive players usually like to have a little harder head to throw poke checks and stuff like that. This is a little softer for that, so the head probably would bend with a nice hard poke check. So for that, geared more to our offensive players, which doesn't bother me. I'm an attackman, but just something to be noted. Alright, so what's the final verdict on this? So if you're new to lacrosse, a stringer or in youth lacrosse, a transformer head is a great choice of value for heads. It's definitely a huge improvement on some other beginner heads I've seen out there, especially store-bought sticks. So to that point, it's fantastic, and it's also very affordable. BurnedByLax's stringing never lets you down. The one shaft is very high quality, lightweight, and it has a great feel with that true octagon shape, and it can be used at all levels of play, and it very much competes with other high-end shafts out there on the market. I'm an experienced player. I still play open league, and I absolutely love this shaft. Crab and Maryland flag logo is awesome, but then again, I'm a Maryland native. I'm a transplant in Montana, and I'm a sucker for Maryland. Anything that contributes or tributes to Maryland as some type of homage. So to that point, guys, if you like these items and you think you're in the market for either a shaft or a head, I recommend stopping by his eBay or Facebook page marketplace and grabbing one up. Thanks, guys.